Cool, fucking hell. Hello guys, so I'm starting this video off in a slightly different way because today we're going to be doing a review sort of comparison between 3 belts rather than sort of just looking at one in particular or comparing 2. And it's just a bit hard for me to sort of hold up 3 belts at once as I normally do. If I sort of do a review, I hold up 1. So yeah, as you can see, there's no point sort of holding back spoilers and all that bullshit. So we've got a commemorative, that's plastic, penny tag of the tag team belts, which is no longer in use on WWE TV at this time. You got the Raw one and the Smackdown one. So all of these are commemorative, they're all plastic. So we're going to have a look at them up close and sort of compare the 3 of them because they're, in a sense, pretty much the same belt with a few differences. Right, so enough of the bullshit. Let's take a look at these belts. But before we start, I just want to give a quick sort of shout out to WWE for these belt bags. They've come a long way in my opinion. So this one is for the Smackdown Tag Team Championship, and I don't know how to describe it, but they feel very sexy, very smooth, very nice material. Got the logo printed on there, and the good thing is they're more practical now. So if you flip it over, the zip, so you have 2 zip pulls, as you can see there, and they actually go, excuse me, right across the whole belt like that. So it makes it easier to pull the belt out. So before they used to maybe come up to about here, and you'd have to sort of bend the strap to pull it out. But now you can just sort of pull it straight out, and they wrap up in plastic, so you got like the plastic sort of cling film on top of the belts, so they really protect it even if it's the commemorative plastic versions. The replicas get it as well, of course, you'd expect that, but even with plastic ones they take great care of it. And on the snaps they put some sticky plastic on there just to sort of keep that, you know, as best as it can, I think. So yeah, just a quick shout out about that. The belt bags are very good. They have come a long way. And right, so now let's finally take a look at the belts. So I've kind of decided to sort of review these 3 belts together because they're pretty much exactly the same. There are a few differences that I've noticed. This is really the first time I've sort of looked at them, so if I've missed any sort of major details, I do apologize. There's probably other reviews, but fuck it. You've come to this channel, so let's check this out. So obviously, because it's right in front of me, let's look at the Smackdown one first. When they first introduced these, the Raw and the Smackdown ones, I really like the Smackdown ones because I just think the red looks pretty stupid in my opinion. The blue looks pretty good. On TV it looks darker, so if this is true to what they actually use on the real straps, on the real belts, I think it still looks pretty good. In person it's sort of like a more dulled shade of blue. I don't know how that's shown up on camera. On here it looks a bit more royal blue. On TV it looked a bit darker, and if you remember the first Winged Eagle, no, not Winged Eagle, Big Eagle, sorry, that was on a very like dark blue strap, and that looked pretty good as well. But I do like this one. So yeah, I mean the plates are pretty much exactly the same as the original penny tags we had, just these are in silver. So you got the WWE logo there, sort of gladiator helmets. Helmet. Tag Team Champions, so you know what to expect there. Same as the side plates, so the WWE logo, the helmet, other side exactly the same, but then the helmet's the other way around. In terms of the plate quality, so yeah, these are commemorative, so they are plastic, but they look very good. In comparison to the first commemorative of that one up there I did, these look a lot better. So the other one had like lots of blemishes on it, but these ones are clean basically. You like just looking at it, you would probably expect it to be a metallic replica. So it looks like they do really good jobs with these now. So as you can see, you got the 3D definition. It's not all just flat. It's like they actually make a real effort even with the plastic ones, and I think it's really good. So as I've said before, if you're a bit short on money but you want a belt, you can get a commemorative plastic one, and I think it's a really good job. You know, I think if you're not too fussed, I think you're fine getting one of these really, because they do a really good job. Yeah, so you can see the 3D popping out there. Same with these. And of course those as well, so I'll just skip that. So the strap, once again, they do put in a lot of detail. Back in the day, the original belts just had the WWF logo around, and the straps were really poor, and these are quite flexible, as I've established on my previous videos. But yeah, there's a lot of detail. So you've got this stamp tooling around the edge. That goes all the way around, blah, 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 right to the end there, and all the way back. So that's all around. You got another stamp box here, another one here, and that's pretty good. Look at that. As you can see in the middle, you got the WWE logo, which is stamped in. Very nice, because it's very, you know, can't think of the fucking words. It's nice and on point, so it doesn't look like a rough cut. You've got stitching all the way around the edge, just below the tooling. That goes all the way around as well. So in between these two plates, you've got the stamping, tooling, or whatever it is. And that's the same on the other side as well. So yeah, it's really nice. And here, it's pretty much exactly the same, just on the reverse. And then you got the snaps. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you should have the same there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, as the other belts, you know, it's the sharp rectangular cut on the strap. Looks a bit funny in my opinion, but that's not just this replica, that's how they actually are. So the Raw Tag Team one, they're exactly the same in terms of, like, you know, the plates aren't different. It doesn't differentiate between Raw, Smackdown. The only difference is the strap. So you got red strap. This red strap in person, what I'm looking at now, looks a little bit darker than what's shown up on camera, but I don't know how that's going to come up when I upload this video. But yeah, it looks alright. Like I said, I would prefer blue over red, because red looks silly. So this is exactly the same. There's not much point going into great detail about this, I think. You got the stamp there, tooling. It's a bit hard to see on camera. Yeah, plate quality is exactly the same, so it's very nice and clear, I think. So WWE logo, the helmets, Tag Team Champions. So like that. Right, now this one I'm very impressed with. If you can remember, when I did the last commemorative one, so the plastic one, this is plastic. It looked very dull. You know, like, all the detail was there in terms of, like, 3D effects and everything like that, but it looked like it was, you know, they didn't sort of take any pride in it. Like, it was very dirty, lots of blotches on the helmets and everything. It sounds like an STD. Blotches on the helmets. But this one looks really clean, and it actually, in my opinion, I don't know if you can see the sort of, like, effect of it. It actually looks metallic. It looks really well done. I'm extremely impressed with this. Even though it's bronze, I've voiced my concerns over this before, but I think it looks great for a plastic commemorative belt rather than metallic replica. So if you liked this belt, I wouldn't even, unless you're dead set on getting a metallic one, I would say just grab one of these. These look great in my opinion. It would be easier to carry as well because they're very light, obviously being plastic. I'm really impressed with this one. So this is the same. Got all the, like, great you know, layers. I'm just sort of falling in love with this, really. This is amazing. I think it's really well done for a plastic belt. It looks so good compared to, like, a metallic one. The metallic one looked really well done as well, but this looks great for plastic. Look at that. It's got, like, so it's sort of, like, dull here and then the shine in the middle, and it actually looks metallic. I hope that's coming through because that's what it looks like. So same again there, look at that. You can see the sort of shine on it, and it's only plastic. Just want to document that. Really well done. Same on the other side, obviously. Da, da, da. And then, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same again. So it's the same in the fact that it's got the same tooling around the edge and the stitching. But the difference is, this belt has a shorter strap than these two. I think the plates are the same, so the straps for these ones are just over 4 foot, and this one's just a fraction under 4 foot. And it took me a while. It took me a little moment just to sort of think, why the hell are they different? But if you look, this one is just plain here, but these ones have the tooling in between and in between those plates, whereas this one, nothing there, and they're sort of, the plates are a bit, let's see, closer together if you can see that. So you got that much space there and like there. See, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's why it doesn't, this strap's a bit smaller, and even here, so you got a bit more space here between the snap and the plate, and then obviously there, look. So yeah, that's why that strap's a bit smaller. Right, so we've seen what's at the front, so now let's take a look at what's in the rear. So I know you guys are pretty fond of my special effects, and it's pretty good as well, so I'll try and pull this off. I haven't done it for a while, so let's see what we can do. Here we go. Right, how was that? Did I get it? Anyway, so yeah, these are the backs of the straps. So once again, Smackdown tag, Raw tag, and the old penny tag. Right, so big difference, I'll just quickly point this out. So the Raw and the Smackdown ones have screws or bolts to hold the plates in place, which is pretty good even for a plastic one. But then on the penny tag, you got the old plastic nuts things, you know. Yeah. So anyway, so you got this sort of nice sort of croc type backing. Obviously the straps are simulated, but pretty good. Yeah, you got the old patch, so official WWE authentic. So commemorative championship title, made in China, blah blah blah. And you got the old WWE hologram logo. So yeah, there's, you got the female snaps that get penetrated by the male snaps over here. Then you got the bolts in place to hold, the bolts to hold the plates in place. That's the first side plate, second side plate, same on the other side. So the Raw one's exactly the same. Nothing on the patch to differentiate between Raw and Smackdown. The logo, exactly the same. And yeah, this one's exactly the same. The patch doesn't tell you what belt it is, so they just stitch that on anyone, I guess. And you got the logo, and obviously a smaller strap with the plastic nuts to hold the plates in place. They look a bit rough, but that's that. Right, so that's the front and back. I don't really know. I'll probably just try on, I don't know, see what I'll do. Bloody hell, you know, how am I going to juggle 3 belts? I've only got 1 pair of arms. Anyway, okay. Alright then, so we're going to do the old thing about trying the belts on. I'm only going to try it with the red Smackdown belt. 1, because it's exactly the same as the Smackdown belt. And 2, because you'll be able to see it on this shirt. So yeah, in terms of the strap, like I said, hopefully you can see that, quite flexible in comparison to the old straps. Just thinking, actually, bear with me a second. Let me just grab the blue one here. Don't know, this one seems a bit looser in my opinion. And it's not making that squeaking sound. But anyway, other than that, they're exactly the same. So I'm going to put that back there. Yeah, so quite flexible. It's the first time I've ever put this on, so bear with me. Might do a camera cut here. Let's see. So I don't know what the snaps are like. not too bad. So I'll just do a couple. Oh, blimey. Flip that sucker around, and there you go. So I hope that's in the shot. So you can see it fits pretty snugly there against my little belly. Nice fit. So it's just in the right areas really. The rib cage starts here. Spin around. I feel like Bobby Roode now that he's there. Yeah, so pretty nice and snug. What else is there to say really? So that fits really good, and yeah, good. Over the shoulder, all that malarkey. Might as well just bring this one in like that. Oh. Yeah, still prefer the blue one. So anyway, I'm just going to grab the other belt, the penny tag one, and just sort of see how that fits because it's a shorter strap. Right, so this is the penny tag one, the plastic one. So the strap on that's nice and flexible as well. Pretty good. So fit this bad boy on. So yeah, shorter strap. So on the other belts I was actually touching the last few snaps. Now I'm on the penultimate one. Oh. And there we go. That one does feel a bit tighter, but it's not bad. It's not like it's suffocating me, restricting my breathing or anything like that. Let's get technical. Yeah, it does feel closer to my body, more snug. Can say a bit tighter. No, it's all right. You know, it fits in the right place. It's not all wobbly or anything like that. So there you go. Yeah, like I said, I really like this belt. It's quite nice. Obviously, I'm not a fan of the whole bronze and everything like that. But no, for what it is, you know, for the product that's on TV, and then you got a commemorative plastic belt, I think this is a really good product. So if you wanted to get a tag team belt out of these three, I'd probably go with this because it looks the best. But if you wanted to get one that's current, so that's currently on TV, just preference, I would go for the blue one because I think the blue one looks better. But in terms of the actual products you're going to get, I think they're all very good. They're all really well done for commemorative plastic belts. If whatever one you get, in terms of the quality, I think they're all going to pretty much be the same. Maybe the other belts, the Raw and Smackdown belts, because they have the metal bolts on the back, might last a bit longer. I don't know. I would like that on this belt if I was going to grab one of these, but alas, it's not the case. But yeah, the actual, in terms of the plates and everything, these snaps are a bit tight actually. Cool, bloody hell. Oh, there we go. In terms of the plates and everything, I think all of them very good quality, very well done. I'm just thinking, can I get a shot with all three of the belts? I don't know, let's see. Right, so this is my attempt to like have all three of the belts as a closing shot. It's not working very well. Maybe I'll just put it down, but yeah. Overall, those are my thoughts on these belts. I'm just going to put these down because it's just, oh, cool, blimey. Oh, God. Right, yeah, so all of them very good products. I'd recommend them if you wanted to grab one. And that's that. So anyway, thanks for watching. You can like, subscribe, all that stuff. Like, ooh, subscribe, love me. Pathetic. But anyway, thanks for watching. That's what counts, really. The fact that if I still have a fan base, it's nice to know, I suppose. So anyway, thanks for watching. And hopefully, I keep saying this and it's utter bullshit, but I'll try and do it this time. I'll see you sooner rather than later. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!